YouTubers, welcome back. We are going to continue with this project. So let's get to it. So, so right now we are in the main window of kicad, and here we're going to open the project. So we go to File, Open Project, and we're going to open the Getting Starter. So open. So now we have our files here. So let's look at the schematic. So in the schematic, we had one resistor, one LED, and a battery, and it's already annotated. CR1, D1, and so that's looking good, right? So let's do, so this is for annotating, and so let's see, we have our parts assigned to footprints. So this is so we can use the menu over here on top. So footprint editor. Okay, so we don't want to do that. And round footprint assignment tool. That's where we want to be. And in here we should see that everything that we have in the schematic has a footprint. So, and it does. Okay. So okay. Do electrical root check. Run it. And we got 0 errors, 0 warnings. So that looks good. Close. Now we go this boss. Okay, so this is what it will show in your bills, and let's open from here the PCB. Outload PCB from schematic. You can do F8 or click here, and then you click update. There is no errors, warning 0. So so this is what we have so far, right? So once we have this, we can run the DRC here too. So if anything, it will say have your bill by violations, unconnected items. If anything like that, it will show up here. So this have no problem, right? Okay, so it's looking good so far. And we already have a edge cut. It's the box. We have a ground plane right here. That's in the top. And this one in the bottom. Let's put in the top and the bottom ground. Okay. And This one is in the bottom layer. Tell you here where you have your back fabrication. Is in the back, side, back. See, if it's in the front, if you click it here, it will tell you front. There you go. See, side, front, and the position where it's at, and the orientation. You can change here if you need to, but in this case, everything's straight here, there. Okay, the next thing we can do is look at in a 3D viewer. This is what it's looking like. We got two components. Okay. If you need to put more silkscreen, you can, we go to the front silkscreen, select the F silkscreen, front silkscreen in the layer, and the text. I don't know. So you can change the size, maybe make italic, center. What about putting in a 45 degrees? Let's do that. And let's make it 60 mils. Well, actually, let's make it 120 and 120. Okay, so all right. So if you want to, that's that. If you want to put in the back side, so now we go here. Let's look and view it. So now see, it shows there. Now, if you want to put in the back side silkscreen, then you can select the layer here and then click the text, and then back silkscreen. Now let's say, battery, and I don't know, let's make it 0, that size, and you would put it somewhere in the media. So now you put it here somewhere. So now let's file, save, let's view it, and so that's the front, and that's the back. You know, sometimes it's nice to know what kind of battery you needed right away. So maybe we go and look at it. Let's see. Let's go to the schematic and let's see. Battery holder Keystone 2032. Okay. So now let's go here and battery 2032. Okay, wait, doing two. Let's see. Okay, so now save it and let's view it in the 3D viewer. See that. battery 2032. Okay, so you know what battery you need. Okay, now um what else is missing? Okay, the seal screen here. I think we can take the components out. You see, this is so usually the LED has a flat part and so that's indication right there. You got the cathode and the anode, and the resistor is a big resistor here. Um, we can maybe um, you can have that square line like that, or you can make a wiggly line if you want to change. But that's something that we can change the sales. Okay, so this is what it's looking like, and okay, so now let's say you want it. I don't think you have a option for the font. You see that here? No, there is no. We don't have an option for the font. So now let's say you want to make a dimension. Let's put a dimension on, let's say, in the user drawings layer, and we're gonna dimension from this point to that point, so you get that. If you want to change the now, maybe we want to do in inches. There you go, that's better. It's about 2 inches. And now let's do from here to here. That's important to have the dimensions because when you're gonna order, usually they ask you for the length or width of your board, and usually you do in inches or millimeters. Okay, so we have those two dimensions. Okay, so if we look in the 3D viewer, it's not going to show that. See that? It's not going to show the dimensions, but you have in your... Okay, what else can we do? All right, so at this point, we're going to stop and... Oh, how do we know if it's poor or not poor, right? So this is show fill area zones, and this one is show only show boundaries. So it will show under the boundaries, not filled. So you see the picture here is, you know what, maybe we can show you better with this. So it's right here, you see that picture right there, and the other one right there. So now it's filled. So you look at it, top and bottom. So top is red, bottom is blue. Okay. Uh, here, sometimes you want to change the width of the track. So you can, okay, let's put in mils. So this one is about 15, but let's say I want to make it 30 or 20. So I can make it 20, so it's a little bit thicker. Yeah. And Let's make it 30. Okay, that is. So it did from only one section. Okay. Um, so you're not sure, select it and delete it and see actually what's up. Oh, okay, because I was getting confused with this other trace, but that's for, okay, that's for if we look at the copper pore, we have here the electrical properties. So path connection. So that's the thermal reliefs. So thermal relief gap is 20 and spoke width is, so the spoke width is 20. So if you make, let's say we make it 30, it should be, yeah. So that makes it thicker, right? So now let's, so to report it, you click B on the keyboard. And now let's make a track. And from here, you can do, select your track. Custom values. Okay, so here I have already a 15. And from here, um, coming back to me, coming back to me. Okay, so okay, so when you're routing, sometimes you want to make it bigger. So let's go to help and in the hotkey list, um, rotate. So okay, it doesn't come back to me, but I know you click a letter and you can make it bigger. PCB editor, okay. Align, increase layer. No, switch layers. No, we want to do that. Toggle layer, no. So we're looking for, K is for tracks. Tracks. Where is it? Track size. Create tracks from selection. No. Okay, increase. Let's put track here. Track finish. So N. Custom. Okay, Q. Alright, that's N for N. Okay, so finish track is N and custom is Q. Okay, so what I wanted to do is come from here and let's say press Q, and now we're gonna go 15. Okay, Q 25. You see how you change it? So we're gonna do from here to there, and then from there I'm gonna press Q again, and let's make it 30. Okay, so now it's 30 up to there, and then let's do Q again, and let's make it 50. There you go. It looks something like that. So increase. This doesn't look right. Put it 40. There you go. So that's one. So that's the way to change the size while you're routing. So you don't let it go. You hold it, and you end up with this result, right? All right, now let's select this whole thing. All right, so now let's do track again. Now the other one you can do is define the track here. Predefine tracks. You click here, and now you add what you want. Let's see, 20 mils. Another one, 25 mils. Another one, 30 mils. Yeah, and I say okay. And then let's do a track here. So you can do it like that. Make it. Then select the track from here. Let's do 20. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, so definitely we gotta do Q. Q 30. There you go. All right, if you're not happy with that, then delete. And let's make it 30. Select track. And so if you need help, you go to help, add key list, put what you're looking for, track. Okay. something there. And boom, that's it. All right. Okay. So now we save and we view in the 3D viewer. Okay, now if we do that, you see how the pour is not, so you gotta do fresh. So press B. Actually it is. Um, so let's say you want to measure this distance here. If we go to properties of the fill, the clearance 20. Let's make it 30. So now it opened up a little bit more. See that? Make it 40. They made it a little bit bigger, the gap from here to here. And then also here. So we're gonna leave it default. That depends on what you're doing, or what you want to clear. And I believe you start with the priority zones too at that point. So clearance 20. Corners model. Switch chamfer. The corners model. Okay, so that made, let's do fillet. Okay, so let's do it. Yeah. Let's see what happened. None. Okay, let's select the layer here. And let's see any change. Okay. Great. Okay, so now you're happy with it. Okay, so let's save it, view it. Okay, let's see if we have any errors. Do from the DRC. Okay, always run DRC. Sometimes you move stuff. Okay, the other thing sometimes you can run into an issue is you doing this and you move the part by mistake. So there you do Control Z, it comes back. But sometimes you do it, you have a big thing. So the better option here is select your item. Select, go to properties and lock it. Lock the footprint. back in that. And now, if you try to move, just ask you before you do it. Then if you then you say cancel, and then okay. So so we covered several things right now. We did changes on the ground plane in the bottom. Maybe we can do on the top too. Let's see. Let's say here. Okay, see what happens. Look at. All right, so I think this book that I made it here was steady. Okay. Okay, so save that and view it. And yes, that's our board right there. I believe you can take one end. I think in the previous version they used to have to remove the silkscreen view. Uh, let's see if I not there. What is this? Right. Mm, okay, I don't see show axis. So that's this one right here. It's Y and Z. So it's nice that you can see now. Um, I think in the previous version you used to have something to remove the silk screen. Let's see, view. No, there. And you can save. Okay, that's put the components. And that's what we got now. That's it. Flip the board. So I don't have a 3D part for this, but we have for the LED and the resistor. Let's see if we have a part for that. A model. We need a model for this. So let's go on the back and see, select the component and go to 3D models. And it looks like it doesn't have. So So we're gonna stop at that point. We can make another video about uploading a 3D model to this. So I'll look for it and then we'll do it next time. Um, so let's leave the dimension in inches, but that might be a problem. So if I'm in mils, it's gonna change that. Okay. So that's what it's looking like. We're gonna stop at this point. Any questions, leave it in the comments. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.